Well, Andy, you recently announced your retirement, and I'm sure a lot of people would hate to see you go, but
And some would be happy, so it's the nature of the job.
and but what has been your most cherished um memories of working here?
I don't know that I would point to any one thing.
Hmm.
I'm proud of the fact that I think we have made good progress on some very important environmental issues. The extension of sewers to some 500 houses right in the immediate vicinity of Kings Bay. That project will be done next month, and that's been going. That grant was awarded in 1999, so it's been a long time in coming. I'm proud of the Fluent Line project that we're just now starting. That's going to basically take our spray field out of operation. Going to, according to the Swiftmud people, eliminate nitrate loading to Kings Bay by 16%. Going to reduce the groundwater withdrawal plant by nearly 1 million gallons a day. Those are really good things, and I'm glad to see the city doing those sorts of things. I'm proud of the fact that the city has come through an extended period of pretty hard economic times in good financial condition. I'm proud of the fact that I think we have a plan for our waterfront that is going to work.
Right.
We've got some pretty key properties that have been undeveloped for 40 years, and I think we've figured out why that is and what to do about it. And I think the next 3 to 5 years are going to be some real periods of opportunity.
That actually kind of segues into what I was going to ask you next. You basically have set the city on this path of redevelopment and restructured everything and actually did implement a bunch of things that the city needed. Where do you see, like, wherever your successor may be, where do you see the city continuing on this path? Or
First of all, I haven't done those things. Council has done those things, but I think my personal opinion is that the city's infrastructure is in pretty good shape. We have got the major infrastructure projects done, Cutler Spur. We're finishing upgrades to our water plant. We've been replacing water pipes. So the infrastructure is in good shape. The finances are in good shape. I think in my mind, the future for the foreseeable future is going to be the commercial waterfront and the Highway 19 commercial corridor. And I think with the national economy finally starting to show some legs and that economic recovery getting to this part of the state, I think there's going to be some opportunities in the next 3 to 5 years that we just haven't had the last 5 years.
what kinds of programs do you think could be implemented to take advantage of these positive developments?
Again, I think you look at our waterfront plan.
Right.
All right, our plan to basically address stormwater and parking on a consolidated basis rather than site by site is going to make it much more feasible to put new things on some of the vacant property and to redevelop some of the sites that are there now. 19 is going to be a little more difficult because you've got the old 50s, 60s, 70s strip mall development there. If you go down to Pasco County on Highway 19, that's a tough thing to overcome. But you're starting to see new businesses coming into some of those old shopping centers. You're starting, we're hearing talk about new stores coming in on some of the vacant property. I think there's going to be some opportunities. I think the mall is starting to get legs back underneath it. So I think the market itself will push a lot of that. And as long as we're not unreasonable on our zoning and our land development requirements, I think it'll move forward. And I don't think that's going to be an issue.
You are the longest tenured city manager in the recent history of the city.
25 years, according to the newspaper.
And why do you think you kind of gelled with this with the council and
I think the council that hired me made it pretty clear they wanted to get past the history that had been here. And I was aware of what the history had been. But Ron Kitchen was the mayor when I got appointed. He met me at the front door of City Hall my very first day and he pledged his full support to help me be successful. I've had that support from Jim Farley the last 4 years as he's been the mayor. And I've had that from just about every council member that's been on the 8 years I've been here. So I think it all starts with, does your elected body want to see stability and do they want to see progress? And I think that has been the case here. I just happened to get here at the right time.
So what next? What are
For
you
the
planning?
city or for me?
For you, personally, on a personal note.
I'm not going anywhere, for the foreseeable future. My wife and I really like Crystal River. She's down in Tampa today dealing with a sick granddaughter. And if anything moves us out of Crystal River, we'll go a little closer to Tampa to be a little more available for that kind of duty. But for right now, really nothing. And I'm not saying I'll never work again, but at this point in time, I think it's probably unlikely that I'll work again. But if the right thing came along, I might do something. But I'm not interested in getting into city management in another city. Somebody asked me that question. And I think if I was looking to stay in city management, I'd be perfectly happy staying right here. Because I think Crystal River has a lot to offer.
What would you miss the most about your work here and just doing this kind of work in general?
Well, I've been fortunate to work with very good people on the staff. I've been fortunate to have good relationships with most of the business community. My relationship with council is for the most part been very good. So you miss those things. I like seeing projects get done, and I think we've accomplished some pretty significant projects. But improving my golf game will be a significant project, and hopefully I'll have some luck with that.
Well, so you have your clubs all packed and ready to go?
They get worked on right now anyway, but they'll be exercised a little more often.
Okay.
And I hope to get the kayak out more often and start riding the bike a little more seriously. But I don't have any grand plans at this point.
How many grandkids do you have, and how much more time do you want to spend with them?
Well, I've got 2 granddaughters, 3 and 5. We're lucky now that they live in Tampa. We get to see them more often than a lot of people get to see their grandkids. But I wouldn't mind being a part of their lives, if not daily, a little more often than we do now.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Appreciate it.